Good afternoon, my crafty friends. This is Debbie with drnmarket, and today is our Full Dick Challenge Week 20 paper doll. And then this was last week's. This is my constant, this Insecta class label. I'll grunge that up. And these are Artie Mae's stamps, faux stamps that I printed out, her digitals. I just want to remember what I'm bringing over. This is a paper doll. This is called Jumble Doll. Oh gosh, now I can't remember. Is it Jumbly? Maybe it's Jumbly. I don't know, but Tracy Fox did this. There's like I believe there's 32 pages in this kit. It's awesome kit. You know, with pages, with ephemera, dolls, tags. I mean, it's just so cute. And when I first seen this, I was like, oh my gosh, I've got to use that. And so I pulled out some their little washers. I was thinking about maybe for one of her eyes, and maybe a small button. I have some small buttons over here. And then I just cut up some tiny little pieces of fabric that I thought I'll just, glue on just to embellish it a little bit more. So this, looks like, to me, she's like sitting. So I was thinking about maybe using this little tag here to maybe have her sit on the tag. Just, I don't know, I could pull it down a little bit. I like to keep them on here because I'm not sure yet what I'm doing with them. I don't know if I want them, popping up. We'll have to get her distressed for sure. And maybe get these, some of these other pieces behind her. And then, yeah. So I don't know if it's cheating or not, but I really, really like this. This doll, just, I'm gonna make a journal out of it. That's why I started gathering up this stuff, because I thought, well, I'm gonna make a journal out of this. So yeah, I'll put her, she sells stuff at her Etsy shop and Ko-fi. I think that's how you say it. I'm not sure. Let's just go ahead and use some walnut stain to get all of these pieces. Let's see here. Maybe I should use the other. I wonder if this would be easier. Yeah, and this one's small. I was looking for the smallest one that printed up. So this was smallest one. Like she said, there's a whole page of this size, similar, this similar size. Like I said, it just reminds me of one of those dolls that, kids that carry around, and over time get so worn out, and then you have to go and mend it. I mean, I don't know, it just, something about it I really liked. Let's see here. Yeah. I mean, I could even like make her pinks. I mean, make her cheeks a little bit pinker. Yeah, this was part my gyro cut and part small scissors. So there we go. There's that. And then also, we have this here. Gotta get all of this stuff. I want it all distressed. Here, we'll just rub some of this on. I thought some splatters might look good, but just kind of wanted to change it up, what we're bringing over. Okay, well, we need these little faux stamps distressed, just the edges, just get rid of that white. I don't know, do you guys like to get rid of the white, or the white doesn't bother you? I think it just depends what it is for me. And then I did print these digitals, jumbly doll, on the presentation paper. So it is the higher quality of paper just than your regular copy paper. Because I really wanted those colors to pop. And as you can see, especially on this here, it really did. I don't even know what I'm doing with this. I'll probably be cutting part of this off. But yeah, this is, like I said, this is just, helping me get some ideas of what I want to do in that journal. So let's see here. Maybe we'll just go ahead and put this on there and then trim off. As long as she's on there. I don't want her. Let's see, it's more like that, isn't it? That is where she's sitting on the buttons. Let me just get that one piece on there so I have an idea what I'm going to be cutting off. Get some more glue on there. Like I said, I didn't put a lot of thought into this. I just wanted to have some of this though ready to go. So we'll just get this off. It's probably better to get this off so I can see, where the end of the card is. I was going to put this in some sleeves of some photos, like a little photo album. I think I showed it to you before, but there's only 40 in there, and this is going to be 52. So I'm like, okay, let's see. Maybe I can find something else that has, this is what I was talking about. I know I've showed it to you guys before. There's only, well, I mean, there's 20 in here. And so that's like 40. That won't work. Just pick those things up at the thrift stores because they're so inexpensive. Okay, there we go. There's that. So if we want to make sure I get everything behind, I'll probably bring it over just a little bit to the side. We just go ahead and tuck that in. Should we go this way? Oh, I like that. Okay, I think we're going to do that. Whatever, is hanging over. We'll get rid of that. Hey, you guys, this is such a fun little mini collage. I hope you're participating, even if you don't do videos or take photos. But if you want to take photos and just post it on the Facebook group too, but sometimes people aren't doing that either, which is fine. I like that. Let's see here. Kind of make a little cluster out of these. I think I want this one on top though. I like the butterfly. Like some flowers, butterfly. Like I said, this is from Party Maze printables. Oh, let's see. And I can actually, and what I think I'm going to do too is add some fabric in here. So just kind of get that, I'm going to get all of this on here. my glue, you know, I clean this nozzle all the time and it seems like that glue just wants to just come out. Okay, there we go. There's that. Get this one on. Oh, not all the sides are. Oh well, I'm not going to worry about it. They don't all have that little piece on there. Got a little bit of glue coming out. Let's get that wiped up so it doesn't mess around. Doesn't mess with the rest of it. Yeah, I think I'm going to go this way with it. Because you're not going to see under her, so kind of wanted to see these. The flower on top. Yeah. I might put something else behind here. You know, I have these other larger pieces of fabric too that I could just cut just so she stands out a little bit. These aren't fabric scissors, as you can tell. Yeah, look at that. I like that. Okay. Let's get some more collaging on here with our fabric and paper. And rough those edges up a little bit. Let's see here. Let's see if we're going to come up a little bit like she's sitting. I was trying to go for. Think about there. I have a little tiny piece over there. I think I will just get another little piece of fabric on. And these, I need tweezers with these, you guys. I made these so small. Look at these tiny pieces. But she is small. This one's really small to fit on there. Oh gosh, yeah, now it's sticking to my finger. Gotta get in there and get the card. Get in there a little bit. Yeah, there we go. I think to come up here. I think that looks like she's sitting on there. You guys might want to let me know if that doesn't look that way. So you guys let me know what you think about this little paper doll. I mean, it's a doll and it's paper. It's not in the sense the traditional paper doll. There we go. The background got all covered. That's what I was hoping to do. Oh. Nope, that was another piece. Got to be careful with those. They're tiny, tiny pieces. Just pat that down. Get her down. Now what I'm thinking too is I'm going to run some pieces of fabric over here. I want to keep the suit showing, definitely. You know, randomly get some more fabric over here. I'm going to tie it all in. Because that's what she's got, you know, her little fabric press. Let's see, was there another? Let me do that one. Maybe just a little bit. There we go. Just a little bit wider. Okay, I need to glue on here. There we go, like that. It's looking good. Okay, so let's see. I'm gonna try to get some pieces of fabric on her dress. Let's see. I just think too, this, just helps with the collaging aspect of it. Yeah, this is a little bit fiddly. Oh, looks like a really thin piece there. Maybe we'll do this one. Yeah, you don't need much fabric for this, you guys. Not at all. I mean, you could just, take some of your clothes that you no longer wear. I mean, these are really random too. They're not cut like the shape there. That would have been, I think, too much. And I think we'll do one more piece over here. Another blue, maybe? I do like this though. We'll do that one. This way or the other way. There we go. Like I said, it's not the shape of the pieces that are on her. I think that would be a little too much. But I just wanted to add just a little bit. See if I can get those back in there. And then that way, I did something besides just put her on there. Let's see. Here's one of these washers. Why this glue is doing this. I guess I'm going to have to clean that nozzle again. And that'll dry clear. And I got the idea from Jody Lewis for the button and the little washer there. So, yeah. She did it first. Well, I seen her do it first, I should say. Yeah. Get the. But see what I mean? It's just like one of those dolls that needed a lot of repair. So now I thought maybe too, even getting some buttons on here. Some random place to put a button. I'll put it there. Yeah, and this is getting pretty thick, isn't it? I think it goes that way. I'll just have the real thing on there. Now that I'm bulking it all up, I'm really going to have a hard time figuring out where to put everything. Okay, I got the, my constant is that Insecta label. This is from last week. The Artemis labels are suit is showing. And this is really annoying. I hate wasting stuff. It's like the glue just keeps coming out. There we go. Okay, I think we're done. Gotta let that set up a little bit. So there you go. Guys, let me know what you think. I really like these dolls. I don't think I could go wrong with them at all. But you can have a little bit better view of the fabric on there. I just, like I said, it's random, cute little jumbly dolls. Hope you enjoyed it. Until next time, you guys, happy crafting. Thanks so much for watching. Bye bye.